Welcome to the Mirror Purpose Experience, brought to you by TVJ, Digicel Foundation and Grace Foods. I am Rondell Positive. I am Jamaican. I am purpose, born for purpose, here on purpose, living purpose. And guess what? I will not die until I fulfill my purpose. This experience is designed to activate purpose, to transform the nation one life at a time, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity, and play a part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Kicking off the experience, we feature P Square, peer preparation, where students encourage their peers by transforming their lives so that their friends can see transformation in their own lives. Listen, we feature this week Mr. Kashif Davis, a groundsman, yet he's a student of the Marcus Garvey Technical High School. Listen, check out his story.
My name is Kashif Davis. I am a student of the Marcus Garvey Technical and also a staff in the ancillary department. I do restaurant operations management in associate degree, and I was given the opportunity to be a student here and be a worker also by Miss Aniona Jones, the principal. Being a worker here at the Marcus Garvey Technical and doing this ancillary work, I think that other youths should see that you should step out and do things which are, don't think about what you're doing. Just do it and hope for better in the future. We went on an internship to Somerset Resort in Negril on February 19, where we did a work. It was like a work experience where we served real guests. We rotated shifts in the kitchen, dining room, housekeeping, and we learned how to do other things. So I like to be a dining room manager where I could teach persons other things and still learn from them. I don't know, I may not know everything learning. I like to learn and teach others and be responsible for a dining room. My name is Kashif Davis. I am Jamaican and I will advance the welfare of the whole human race.
Absolutely brilliant Kashif. He's on his way to the Western Hospitality Institute to pursue a degree in restaurant management, and if he does very well, he will also get a scholarship for a master's. Still to come, purpose activators, artists on purpose, mirror meds, and much more. But before we go to the break, let's take a look at how school used to operate before COVID-19. Roll the tape.
My mother's side, by my father's side, she looked at me one day and she said, "We are not sure if you are right." In other words, she was saying that you are a jacket. We don't know you, you are a bastard. And what she was saying is that you are a biological mistake. But I want to tell somebody in here today that you are not a biological mistake. The sperms didn't slip. and the condom didn't break. You are here for a purpose. Tell them we come again. Principalities of evil, we come again. Music of plenty rights of people, we come again. Witchcraft, come again. Look, when we stop up the Jamaicana, we can't hear you do it. Come again. Principalities of evil, we come again. Music of plenty rights of people, we come again. Witchcraft, look, when we stop up the Jamaicana. Listen, look. Come on, I'm dangerous, look at the armor, I got the iman to free the boss, get to move with the iman, in the book. Body build on the road, get the boss, the penny, half of the gun, from new top child, come from our local to the cat, the top. When we put the rest of the way in our love, who is your fan, got the button on the door, never put the chunk in a man of paper. Jesus Christ, I'm a little creeper. Who don't know God, then I'm a creeper. Christ, you want to know, you want to come later. And let's see some of the reason I'm going to be here, but we give you all of the time, I'm going to be here. God starts speaking to my heart, my life changed, my life transformed. Rightness upon one step, nobody never preached to me. Nobody never tell me nothing at all. The same youth who was very shy, afraid to go before people and talk. No, and the youth where you see, God put me before a crowd of 20,000, over 20,000 people to bring his word. The same youth when them say not turn out to be nothing at all. And the same youth that has won numerous awards. The same youth that them say not turn out to be nothing at all. And the youth that have been to England, Canada, US, Suriname, Barbados, Trinidad, and you name it, the list goes on. Now, why am I here? I'm here to tell you that what
Welcome back to the Mirror Purpose Experience. I am Rondell Positive. Listen, a purpose activator is someone who is able to identify the greatness a person possesses. And then, you know what? Just steer that individual into fulfilling that purpose. This week we hear from Mrs. Aniona Jones, principal of Marcus Garvey Technical High School. She's a youth advocate and a great influence and a voice to be heard by this nation. Listen to her.
At the Marcus Garvey Technical High School, we recognize that every child is created on purpose, for purpose, and with seeds of greatness. We are an institution that values the whole child. We recognize that for the most part, the students who get placed at our institution, many of them come in with significant deficits in their learning. This doesn't mean they can't learn. This also doesn't mean that they're any less valuable. However, what we have to do is to ensure that while we teach them the formal curriculum, we also teach them about who they are, whose they are, and the potential that they have. As a result, essentially, we operate 3 schools. Our lower grades are located on our lower school campus in Ocho Rios, St. Anne. Our upper school is located in St. Anne's Bay. However, we do separate our grades 10 and 11 from our post-secondary unit. Critical to what we do here at Marcus Garvey Technical High School is that we say to our students, you're valuable. You mean something. God makes no mistakes. And it doesn't matter what anybody wants to say to you. You are avant-garde, one of a kind, created by God. Something is going to be missing if you don't activate your purpose, if you don't develop who you are. And so we are very careful to expose our students in the lower grades to not just the mathematics and the science and all of those other subject areas, but rather to provide them with additional experiences that help them to learn how they can become a better human being, a better person. We also have skills training areas, and then we build on these in grades 10 and 11. You see, we believe that there's a pathway for every learner, and that these pathways actually crisscross and can take you to a number of different destinations. So a student, for instance, who may have left the 11th grade with 2 or 3 subjects would not be formally accepted into the traditional 6th form program. Hence the reason we did away with that name. We call it our post-secondary unit. Meaning that if you chose, for instance, to do a Heart Level 2 course, then you could matriculate into an associate degree, then you could go into a bachelor's and end up with a doctorate just like anyone else. You see, it doesn't matter where you start, but we say to them, don't quit. Know where you're from, know whose you are, and definitely have big dreams for your life. And then we as the adults in the environment take on that responsibility of designing pathways for our students. We offer a range of disciplines. We offer business-related studies, and we offer this not only with the traditional Caribbean Examination Council or CXC exams as the terminal exams. We also have the City and Guilds Skills Proficiency Exam, which for many persons who may be watching who don't know, this is an entry-level examination that requires no written exam. The children do the practical activities, compile a portfolio, and do an oral examination. We also have the Heart Levels 1 and 2 certification examinations at the Marcus Garvey Technical High School. So business studies, the industrial technology areas, the human ecology areas, the visual and performing arts is huge for us. As a matter of fact, one of the key things that's setting us apart is what we do with lunchtime. So we recognize that truancy was a thing. Now, if anyone knows a teacher, you have to come to class. It's huge. We also recognize when we did our tracer study that we were having a lot more incidents at lunchtime. So all we did, had 6-a-side football competition, domino competition, karaoke, gaming. We brought some television sets and computers to our auditorium and had the children game while they're here. You see, school has to compete with the street.
You can see that Mrs. Jones loves her students and by extension the youths of Jamaica. Such passion, such authenticity. Listen, people's lives change daily. Your life can change too. Right now, we head over to Mirror Meds.
We are the change. We want to see you. We can change the world. This makes you and me.
You cannot build a house without finishing it first. You must present the completed house to the authorities before even breaking ground for the foundation. What am I saying? Your future is not ahead of you. Your future is present inside of you now. Swim is always inside a fish. Fly is built into bird. Dominion over earth is built into you and I. Your future is more valuable than your past. The only power that your past has over you is the power that you give it. Listen to me. Your failures must never ever be used to determine your success. Your past state is not your present state. It's not your destination. What am I saying? Many of us are trapped by our past, but your past is just that. It is only your past. Remember that. Your past is dead, and it can only get life when you give it life. Meditate on these things so that Jamaica may. You know the rest. We are the change, yeah. We want to see, oh yeah. We can change the world. It takes the you and me. Welcome back to the Mirror Purpose Experience. Listen, in Patriotic Pioneers, we feature Jamaican youth who are bringing the future to the present. They step forward, youths who have decided to manifest. This week we feature the Jamaica College Track and Field team and Mr. Rajan Ricketts, a triple jumper. We spent some time with them preparing for boys and girls champs. Take a look.
We are the change. We want to see you. We can change the world.
If you don't live this dream every day, if you don't live the dream of being at first place every day,
My name is Rajan Ricketts. I'm a student athlete at Jamaica College. I specialize in triple jump and my personal best is 14.60 meters.
This champs is supposed to be the champs where you just decide to have a win. That's what it's called when you talk about bringing your dreams to reality. Young teachers say you can't count 1, 2, you know. But the reality is this: 1 is a number, few is a word. You name Jamaica College. Your name is suggesting that you are supposed to be teaching Jamaicans who they are. So we pledge before God and all mankind. The American them pledge to a piece of cloth, them flag. And we end our pledge so that Jamaica may under God increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of what?
WORLD.MAN race.
I want to examine that, General. Who pledged that? It was not every Jamaican at once, it was you alone. No second place. I want to show you how great you are as a Jamaican. Why is it that people would leave America, Great Britain, and come a your little champs in a your little country from top universities all over the world? Why? Why? If you're a Jamaican, say yo.
Yo!
Somebody said the greatest.
Greatest.
Who said the greatest? Somebody said the greatest.
Greatest.
Somebody said the greatest.
Greatest.
Somebody say I am Jamaican.
I am Jamaican.
Me never hear. Somebody say I am Jamaican.
I am Jamaican.
Yeah, man. I'm a Jamaican. I come from the greatest country in the entire world. Full stop. When God decided that you were supposed to be born in Jamaica, it was because there's something that you need to serve to the entire world.
I'm Rajan Ricketts. I am Jamaican. I'm a triple jumper and I am purpose.
This is Stepper, Community Development Manager at Digicel Foundation. At Digicel Foundation, we are always helping to create a world where no one gets left behind. That is why we are partnering with Rondell Positive on this journey to help this nation of Jamaica achieve purpose. With purpose, we can achieve more for our people, whether it be scientific, agricultural, educational, cultural, you name it. We want to build Jamaica. We have been investing and building Jamaica from the grassroots. That is why we have our community development grants. And we are full encouraging our community-based organization, churches, farmers groups to apply. Apply at digiceljamaicafoundation.org. We have already invested $6 billion over the last 17 years. And we say to you, be the change, step out with purpose and apply for a community development grant for we people.
When you're spending time to do good things, it goes by so fast. I can't believe that we're at the end of the show already. The Mirror Purpose Experience was brought to you by Digicel Foundation, Grace Foods, and TVJ. To take us out this week in our feature, Artists on Purpose, Mr. John Mark Wigan with a song called Beautiful. Do remember, follow, like, and subscribe to all of our pages on social media. See you next week.
Well, it's John Mark and Monty. I've got a message again. Listen. mirror, tell me what you see. It's gonna tell you something about your history. You were created, every king and every queen. In this perfect image, they don't want you to believe you're a work of art, masterpiece. Tell yourself and don't you be deceived. They're hoping that you never know who you can be. So I am telling you what Jaja told me. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Don't you know you're perfect? I'm telling you you're worth it. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Don't you know you're perfect? I'm telling you you're worth it.
Judge me by the content that's within. Why are you caught up with the color of my skin? Don't you know racism is a sin? And you're endorsing the ism and schism. It's not too optimistic, we can get along. We should know that we are fair to look upon. Anything I told to you is truly wrong. Be convinced you've been beautiful all along. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You are worth it, yeah.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
Champs are gonna happen. But you have to be determined going into the champs that you go and take the champs no matter what come, no matter what go on. I'm telling you about Rondell Positive. When I go up on a stage, any stage I enter, before I enter the stage done already. Matter of fact, from the people them call and book, the stage done. What may I say? I live my life months ahead. I dream that. I deal with that from the first call. Mr. Positive, are you available for December 20?